What is up, you guys? It is your boy John, the voiceover guy here from Puma Plow. I do appreciate you guys clicking on another On the Farm. How's it going? And welcome. And today, guys, we are back at work at on the case 995. We are hard at work on this bad boy here. So what we're trying to do, if you guys didn't see the last video about the old 995, the injector pump has gone out. It was still working. I shouldn't say it gone out, but it was basically raining diesel fuel out of the injector pump like everywhere. So we're not actually totally sure 100% where it was leaking. We're pretty sure it was leaking on the block side of the tractor and the bottom side and the top, everywhere. So what we're going to be doing here today, guys, is working on the old 995. You have to take that cover off that Dad just took off to get to the bolts for the front of the injector pump. And I will go ahead and say, guys, that there's a bit of a fail in this video. And not like anything crazy, shocking, whatever. I lost the charger for my old GoPro, which is what I'm filming on right here. And so a lot of the stuff when we were working on, we just couldn't film because I didn't have a charger. Plus, Dad went down one night and took the pump off without me down there. Anyway, another story for another day. How much do you guys think that little piece of metal cost? If you guessed $25, you would be correct. That was a locking retainer thing for bolts inside. I know we're jumping around a lot in this video, but I was able to film like little clips of things. So that's kind of what we're looking at. The tractor, while we had it all apart, we realized the battery was like 7 years old, and it's like, it's time to get rid of that battery before something goes horribly wrong. So right here, you can see that triangle piece, that little retainer is inside there. And that's what actually holds the bolts tight so they don't fall out and get inside the engine block, because that would be terrible. You have to put that behind the bolts, put that in first, then the bolts in, and then you actually have to bend the corners around and use that as a lock. And that's what we're trying to do right here. A lot of the work on the 995 was very hard to film because my hands were dirty. Yes, I'm wearing blue gloves. Yell at me in the comments, but I was wearing blue gloves. But a lot of the work on the 995 was kind of hard to film because A, my hands are dirty and I'm not touching the camera and stuff, and B, it was just like, we just, need to work and get it done and all that. And besides, like right here, it's inside the engine block. It's kind of difficult to film there sometimes, and yeah, so there you can't really tell, but we did go ahead and bend the corners around so that it was all good. So here we are bleeding the injectors, and obviously we skipped like a week right there from the time we were messing with getting the pump off to putting the pump back on. There's like a week or plus skip there. We did take it to a place. They rebuilt it for us. We're good to go. Bleeding the injectors right now. Oh, you can tell the hood's off the tractor too. I didn't have video of that because the camera was dead. So there's that. There is that. But guys, what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch to actual camera audio here in just a second. And I will be back in just a second.
She sounds great.
Hang on.
I'm just going to tighten them back up.
I'm going to hit it one more time to see if it goes. I feel real confident. I feel pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Good. Now,
Hot damn.
now we're going to get back to our lock plate. At least cold start.
She runs. She runs.
He lives.
We did something right.
So how about that? It was nice to hear the 995 run. We were so happy that it fired off and we were all good to go. There's actually a lot of timing involved with that injector pump, and it's kind of a thing. And we didn't realize how much of a thing it was until we had the pump off. And then we came home and I did some research on YouTube, and it was like, oh, we really should have been more careful taking the injector pump off. Luckily, we did mark a few things before we took the pump off, and we're good to go. But it's really nice to hear the 995 purr again. Obviously, it sounded weird because there was no muffler, no hood, all that good stuff. Here again, guys, fast forwarding a couple days and putting antifreeze back in the tractor. We did have to take the lower radiator hose off to be able to get into that little service port, basically, to get those bolts out, to take the actual injector pump off. But it's all good. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up again and just run it for a minute with water in it. Now, the first time we did start it, we did not have coolant in the tractor. We only ran it for like, 30 seconds, so it's not going to like destroy it or anything like that. Besides, the block was actually still full of antifreeze, so not really a big deal as far as I'm concerned. But what you guys are seeing here is 40 years roughly of just spilled diesel fuel out of the fuel tank and just dirt and grime and nastiness. There is only 1,680 something hours on this tractor. So as far as that's concerned, it's like a new tractor.
Oh, did you hear that?
But what we're actually going to be doing in the next video, guys, is we will be taking this thing outside again with no hood on it, with no loader frame.
Probably finish this job
We
off,
will be
actually.
hot pressure washing the fuel tank, the top of the engine, just kind of cleaning up. We think we have another fuel leak on the other side of the engine, on the what do they call that one? The purge pump, basically. On the other side, we think we might have a fuel leak on that side too. So we want to get the tractor cleaned up and then run it and be able to tell if we actually have another leak or not. But that is where I'm going to leave this video. I really do appreciate you guys watching another On the Farm. It is very, very nice to have the 995 running again. Yeah, it's not fully functional yet. It's not back to go out and mow, but it is getting there. So I really do appreciate you guys watching another On the Farm. Make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, toodles.